We'll be back at noon. How hard they fish my spot? All right. I need to borrow a soldier. All right, I have a volunteer.
Right here.
Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. Hey, my dentist, Bert Wilmer, and his wife, Laura, they came up with the idea, hey, I want to do something special for our soldiers. Their son Chip went off, he was deployed, and it gave both Laura and Bert a new appreciation for our military, which I have a deep appreciation. Man, I grew up with the dream of being a bass fisherman. That only happens in America for the freedom that we get, and the price of freedom does not come free. And as I've had the opportunity over the years to fish with these guys, I have learned that firsthand. Dwayne.
Dwayne Jones.
Today we're headed to Kingfisher Society, Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. You stay with me, I'm Hank Parker. I figured these fish should be smoking it and they're not biting that good, huh?
Oh, we caught 7, about 4 or 5 foot off the bank.
I usually catch 7 and 7 cast. You know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, it's usually great. Where are you from, Dwayne Jones?
Originally South Carolina, Charleston.
Oh, come on, Dwayne Jones. I'm originally from North Carolina. Now I live in Union, South Carolina.
Yeah, I lived there and joined the Army, came to Fort Bragg in 1991. Been here on and off ever since. Once I came to SF, then I got stuck on Fort Bragg for, since 99.
SS?
SF, I'm sorry, Special Forces.
Special Forces,
Yes,
SF.
Yep.
That's a big deal, Special Forces.
My daddy was a Green Beret, so I kind of followed in his footsteps.
How about that? That's
Yeah.
Knuckles. Man, we appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you what I learned.
Yep.
3 years ago, it was miserable here. And I had a seal, and there was a ranger across the lake,
Yeah.
and it was so cold, and I was dying. And I said, man, we need to go in. He looked, he said, he ain't going in. I said, but I've died. He said, we ain't going in there. He goes in. So we stayed out here and I froze to death. Yeah. I said, well, I'll admit I'm the candy in this deal. He said, doesn't matter. He ain't going in, we ain't going in. I said, okay. In 2 days last year, we caught about 80 off of here. We'll fish it for a little while and leave and come back, but we caught 40 at one time. We dropped the talons and we caught 40 without moving the boat. All right, let it sink to the bottom and fish that super slow, and that's a perfect cast. Hey, this is our like 3rd or 4th annual. I can't keep up with it. I think this is our 4th event for Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. Bert Wilmer and Laura, his wife, they came up with this plan to give back to our service guys. And when they asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, I jumped on it. Got his name on it. All right, and then I've got American Hero rods and reels. They're made by Lew's, and they're awesome combos. Yeah, I like that. And that's to Lew's. That clap to Lew's. That's good. Yeah, thank you, Lew's. They get people who have been deployed, and I'm not sure exactly how the selection process works.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy Wuzzy. We're gonna go with Fuzzy, it's so fuzzy. But they just tell me to show up, and I get to hang out with them, get to talk to them, we interact, and we go fishing, and that's what we're doing. I don't believe they're gonna bite here. Not looking good. Now what I really wish, I wish fishing was better this year. Fishing's way off, and I'm not really sure why. We're gonna have to work. I can already see that. I thought we was gonna have fun. I didn't realize we was coming to work. But the water temperature's not exactly where I'd like for it to be, and it just warmed up a little bit. So these fish haven't got acclimated to this warmer water, and they're not real aggressive, so we're really having to work to catch fish. Totally blown away, no bites. What's going on, Dwayne?
Nothing much.
thought you might know what these crazy fish are doing. You and I both gonna have to regroup here.
I am 100% with you.
We're gonna have to put heavier weights on. I gotta get a stiffer rod. I was gonna have fun. This thing's business now. Did not realize we were coming to work.
There we go.
I don't see him, I don't feel him. Dadgummit. But that tells me a little something. Normally that don't work. Normally,
In the brush like that?
Yeah, normally they're on these feeders. Maybe we'll catch them like we're really bass fishing. He dropped it. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Slow down, calm down. Take your time, brother, take your time. You got him, my friend.
It's a nice
Come
one, too.
on, Dwayne. Look at up, take your time. Hold that rod up high where I can get that line and get that fish in the, oh, he came off. I hate that. Look at that,
Oh.
just by a hair, man. But you got him.
Oh.
I want you to hold that fish up and smile at that camera and say, I got a big bass and Hank don't.
I got a big bass and Hank don't.
Ooh, who is ahead?
That'd be me.
Ah, you're killing me. Oh, I didn't see it. Did you catch one?
We're gonna edit that one out.
Oh, yeah, that was gone. There you go. Oh,
He swam off with it.
how about that? That fish
It's
ought-
right there, too.
Yeah, he ought to hit again.
Oh.
Another bite.
Yep.
Wherever the chicken crawls went, I want you to put them back on because that's working. They do better with the power bait than they do the Havoc. You got to keep in mind, these fish are totally different critters. They're acclimated to that feed. They do not ever pretty cool. Got you grind out brim, shad, and crawfish for their food source. They depend on those feeders. Throw right in there, he nailed that thing. So I don't know what's going on. Water temperature's a lot warmer up shallow than it is out there under the feeders, and I think that's the problem. They're just laying up there in the sun in that shallow 1 foot water where it's 68 degrees, and they come out here to this 59-degree water when the feeder goes off, and then they go right back. Yeah, that's not at all impressive. I'm not impressed.
No.
No, that's nothing. That's nothing. This is everything. Double split shot, I caught it. You and I are a team, right?
Yes, sir, we are.
Look here, looky here, looky here.
That's good.
How many have we caught?
We've caught 4.
We've caught 4.
4 fish.
So Dwayne going up there and catching, and I'm watching. Well, let's see, we've caught 5 now, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're tearing them up.
Hank Show is made possible in part by Luz. Feel the difference. And by Minn Kota. Soft Science. Solar Bat. And Talon.
Oh, got him that time.
Don't know what the deal is and why. That fish hit that bait and dropped it 3 times. Fishing with the, oh, what is the deal? Pit balls.
He got it, though.
He's fishing with a chigger crawl, and the chigger crawl is out fishing the pit balls. That rascal hit that bait 3 times before I caught him. Baseball bass, 3 times. Havoc is real clear, good plastic for sight fishing. What he's fishing with is called chigger crawl. It's power bait, and it's a good combination. It's a good looking bait. It's not as transparent, but it tastes and smells, and the fish like that.
Did y'all finally catch some?
What did we catch, 6?
6, yeah.
We caught 6.
Didn't see you catch a one.
Well, I did catch 1. He caught 5, so. Dwayne 5, Hank 1, but hey,
We're a team.
SF, yeah.
Special forces.
Special fisherman.
Special.
Caught 6 in my brother.
6 total.
Chris, Hank. I think I got it. Whatever. Do it. We're struggling. We're catching them. That's a good fish too. That looks like a native fish. That's a native fish. Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. Fishing Fellowship for Freedom. You say that fast 3 times and we'll be right back. Well, I got one thing with these Special Forces guys. They all wearing me out. Chris Dorsey, Sergeant First Class.
Hank Show is brought to you in part by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Mercury Marine, go boldly.
Yes, sir. Come on, brother. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's on that new Hank Parker spinnerbait. Now, let me tell you what that is. That is a native bass. Boy, I tell you, these fish are always hanging around these feeders, and they're not hanging around the feeders this year hardly at all. You catch one or two around the feeder, and that's about it. And you really got to work to make them bite. See how big his mouth is for his body? Now watch these feeder fish that we catch. They have small heads and giant bodies. That's top of the line for the natives. I mean, occasionally they'll catch a big one, but it's very rare. It's about as good as they get. And these guys, hey, I'm getting it put on me. I bet you've rode in them birds before, haven't you?
I have.
These soldiers are pretty intense. They follow instructions and they're wearing me out. I thought you was gonna show me how to catch a fish.
I did.
Oh, but we're having a lot of fun. We're switching up a lot. We're fishing pretty slow and covering the water as thorough as we can and as slow as I can go. You know, sometimes it's hard for me to slow down. But food is incredible. Fellowship's wonderful. We just need the fishing to be a little bit better.
I got no Sergeant Major's like, hey, just because you have one leg doesn't mean you can hog all the time with Hank. I want to fish with him. I'm just telling you, I'm your Sergeant Major, that's all. See the luck that I'm bringing today?
Got him? Do it, boy. Oh,
Man.
let me see your bait pointed up here to me. Today may be the day. You know, you're talking with special operation guys, and man, some of the stories, of course, we can't share them on television, but all that Survivor and Chris Kyle stuff that you see on television is so incredibly real. These guys go through this stuff, and I mean, it's amazing what they go through. And while we were there, they started telling me about one of the guys that came to work with them that was a dog handler, and that we worked with him one day, and he was killed. And really tragic, and it really, really broke their hearts. And his wife, they lived in Germany, and his wife wanted her husband's body sent back to Germany, and the military wouldn't do it. They sent their body to Dover, Delaware. So she had to leave Germany, go to Dover, Delaware. His family's in Florida, so they had to take the body from Dover, Delaware to Florida, go back to Germany. And then she had to leave her house because she's no longer military. And then she had to come over here and find a house and then go back and get her stuff. None of that should have happened. Well, these guys found out about it, and they stopped all that, said, no, we're not gonna let that happen. We will pay for whatever it takes to get her and her furniture over here at one time. We will find her a place and we will help her with all of this. So they've started a fund called SpecialOpsSurvivors.org. They want to take care of their own. And if a special operations soldier gets killed in combat, they want to be able to take care of that special operations soldier's wife and children. And when they were talking about it, I'm sitting there listening to them. Man, they're talking with such compassion. Doesn't matter what. These guys don't make a lot of money. They work for the government, and they work and they risk their lives. And so if you want to go check them out, help them out, because they're trying to make sure that if a special operations soldier dies, his family's going to be taken care of. SpecialOpsSurvivors.org. Check them out. Great organization. These guys are for real. They're fun. And great to fish with. Well, you know that was because of men like you that we're out here fishing today. God bless you, brother.
You know, I think a lot of us who've been over, I think, you know, whenever someone says, oh, I'll pray for you, I really hope they do, because I know they definitely work. You know, I'm here today due to so many people's prayers, you know.
That's awesome. What's your name?
Sean.
Sean, I can't remember names for more than 4 seconds time. Hank.
I got it on the hat.
Oh, yeah.
I'll forget that.
Thank you. You got kids?
Not yet. Just got married in September.
Okay. Hey, what a great experience. I've got to hang out with some special force guys for the last 2 years.
As a Green Beret medic, go through all the same training, It's just we all have an extra specialty.
Now, not always are these soldiers special forces. You deer hunt, turkey hunt, do any of that crazy stuff?
I deer hunted when I was younger. I haven't been home for a hunting season since 2008.
No kidding.
So I'm hoping this will be my first year.
They love to fish, man. All these guys that we've had just love to fish, and several of the guys have got their own little bass club there on the base at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, so that's pretty cool. Do it, boy. Don't let him get in that tree. Do it. There you go, there you go, there you go. Do it. Oh, yeah. Good job. John, buddy, I have enjoyed it immensely.
It's been a pleasure, Hank. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hey, Special Forces, buddy, they rock. We're gonna catch another one. We got to go.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, like shoes.
They're pretty comfy.
Man, I am digging them. Hey, I'm sitting here with a bunch of special op guys that are all wearing me out, catching more fish, so I'm gonna go on the shooting range and see if I can't outshoot them, because I sure can't outfish them. Something ain't right here. These guys jump out of airplanes, they do all kind of cool stuff, and I can't even catch more fish than they do, so what the heck. But we're having fun, it's all great, and it's about fun and fellowship.
Fishing fellowship.
That's what I said, fishing fellowship for freedom. You didn't hear me. Some people have a hard time. Y'all heard me, I know we did. So this is fun and fellowship for freedom.
Fishing and fellowship.
That's what I said, fishing fellowship for freedom. Why you laugh all the time? Fishing and fellowship for freedom. What y'all think I said? Fun fellowship for freedom? I said fishing fellowship for freedom. And is it not fun? So was I wrong? Come on. Are we having fun? That's right. Come on. I tell you, I really feel unworthy hanging out with these guys. These Special Forces guys, they're a different breed, man. They love America. They've got all these great service records and medals, and they're really, really special people. Very humble. You can be a pro at this. Well, I mean, it's just a great place to be and a great place to hang out. And I want them to catch an 8-pounder on every cast, so fishing was tough. Man, fishing was really, really hard. Unlike normal at Kingfisher Society, it was nothing like we've had in the past. So we really struggled catching fish, but we had a great time hanging out with some great guys. So we went through the whole tackle box trying to figure them out, very, very slow, but we caught some great fish and everybody had a wonderful time. And we did have great fellowship for freedom. So hope you enjoyed the show today. God bless you. I'm Hank Parker.
And don't forget to visit us at hankparker.com, the place for tips, giveaways, and more.
The house needs painting, the grass needs mowing. Where's he at? Gone fishing.